What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol FCEL for FuelCell Energy Inc. On the left-hand side, we are looking at the daily time frame, and the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Starting off, I would like to point out that we did have a positive catalyst that caused this large surge in volume as well as nice price action to the upside. There was some news about a project they're working on with the Navy. Not so important, but what is important is just knowing that there are a lot of new eyes on this potential stock, given that it was in a nice controlled downtrend prior to this. So renewed interest could be a very good thing, a good catalyst for this name. That being said, we still need to focus on our technicals. So what are the areas of interest here? I'd certainly argue here at 703 was a obvious prior area of resistance right in there. And then underneath that, we had a prior area of support down towards $6.27. Now note that on today's candle close, we actually closed above that 703. So it should start to offer support on any sort of retests there. Now, because we have a positive catalyst, because we broke out of this sort of range in here, let's start to look left and see if there are any sort of upside targets that jump off the page that would be in play should we see continuation. And I like this here simply because we have open. We also have some support and resistance in here, held as support there, support, and then most recently, perfect 3 touches as resistance at 817. I also like that the 50 SMA, the blue line here, is starting to coincide for a super resistance. It just makes sense that that would be a potential upside target should we see any sort of upside continuation on momentum. Now, flipping our attention over to the 30-minute intraday time frame to just look at today's action, right? Whenever we have a move like this, we always take out the Fibonacci's, go from low to high, and just see where that 38.2 is. So right now, we're trading well above it, even on this little pullback into the end of the day there at 706. I also really like how it coincides with that 703 daily area of support, which we know was the prior top end of the range. So I really like the potential idea for a reversal to happen in here. So on the lookout for any sort of hammer candlesticks, any sort of indecision dojis that start to print, anything that would generally make you question, is the pullback over? Is it time to, jump back on the long side of the trade? So you're looking for the breakout over those candle highs. Stop goes just underneath, and of course the target would be today's high up towards $7.53. Call it $7.50 if you like nice round numbers. After that, maybe hold on to a piece to see if we can make it towards that 817. If you're a more conservative trader, you don't want to buy the pullback. Maybe what you do is wait for a potential retest, some sort of hooking back up, consolidation up here, and then boom, you take the break over 750 for the breakout trade, momentum to return up towards that 817. It's a little bit less risky simply because you have the break already happening as opposed to speculating on the pullback way down here. So those are 2 potential long trade ideas. If we start failing underneath the $7.03 mark as well as the 38.2, what I want to point out from the daily perspective, if we just remember our balance rule, so let me remove that and do something like this. Here is an area of balance. What we know about this is this could be potentially a look above and fail if we trade underneath 703. Trading underneath 703 would put the low end of the range in our sights essentially as a target at $6.25 on the look above and fail. It's the same but exact opposite of what happened on this look below and fail, right? So we looked below, we could not double the range or get any follow through to the downside. So as we trade back above this $6.25 mark, the target is the top end of the range here at 703. Of course, there was, it just so happened that there was a catalyst to make this happen, but that's just the beauty of the market, right? You never know what could potentially help you or what could potentially hurt you, which is why we always focus on risk management. So all of that being said, there's a couple of things to watch out for, namely the 3 that we pointed out, the pullback buy into here, either the breakout over the highs and or the short essentially, probably via puts if we start trading underneath 703 to retarget 627. So if you learned anything new in today's video, let me know down below in the comments section or by simply leaving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked down below in the description. And all of that being said, we wish you a green trading week.